Hi, I'm DJ TLM, and welcome to Ask the DJ in collaboration with Algorithm. Today I want to talk about the importance of knowing how to count music. I receive a lot of questions about this topic, and some people are still confused. They don't know how they're supposed to count music, if it's going to be different for different genres of music, and why should they even count music? Now, this is not going to be a full tutorial, but I do want to give you some tips and talk about some of the main terminology. So let's start with that terminology. You have time signature, beats, bars, and phrases. And just a little tip for DJs that like to work with musicians. A lot of musicians will say measure. Bar and measure are the same thing. Keep that in mind. Time signature tells you how you're supposed to count a particular piece of music. Now for us DJs, most of the music that we play has the same time signature, the most popular time signature, and that is a 4/4 time signature. Now what that means is that there are 4 beats in every bar. Now, a quick tip, when you're starting to learn how to count music, when you start to practice, start your count where the drums begin. The drums will dictate how you're supposed to count music a lot better than when you're just hearing a melody. So some tracks might start with some instrumentation, wait for those drums to kick in, and start your count where those drums begin. Now, luckily for us, the beats are collected into bars. So we're not counting from 1 to 500. We count to 4, and then we have 1 bar, and then we count to 4 again. That makes it a little bit easier. And this is how it works when you want to count your bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here's a quick tip to simplify the process, because right now I was counting beats and at the same time using my other hand to count the bars. We're going to combine the two into one single action. So what I want you to do is take that first count, that first number, and that's going to symbolize your bars. So when I say 1, 2, 3, 4, that 1 symbolizes my first bar. Now I'm going to count a second bar, but now I'm not going to say 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to say 2, 2, 3, 4. Next bar, third bar, 3, 2, 3, 4. Let me just show you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. 5, 2, 3, 4. You get the picture. That makes it a little bit easier, and you don't have to do 2 things separate. You just combine it, make it into one process. A phrase is a collection of bars, and that could be 4 bars, 8 bars, 16 bars, and within that amount of bars, the music stays the same. So every time in your track when there's a musical change, and that could be that instrumentation gets added or taken out, drums get added or taken out, or a vocal begins, but every time that there's a musical change, that's where your new phrase begins. Now, the reason why counting music and understanding beats, bars, and phrases is so important, you're going to start to see the structure of a lot of the music that you play. And within a certain genre, a lot of times that structure will be similar. So for a lot of house music, it has a similar way that the track is built up of a couple of phrases, and then you go into a breakdown, then you get your build up, then you get your drop, and then the same thing happens again. There's a certain structure. This really helps you when you're beat matching, but especially when you want to make your transition during a mix. If you know the structure of your songs, you will know, all right now I have a 16-bar verse. That means in a couple of bars, the hook will begin. That's going to be a good part for me to make my next transition. And over here, I have a track that has an 8-bar intro. So that 8-bar intro, that 8-bar hook are going to fit perfectly. So I hope you understand, once you acquire this knowledge, you practice, and it becomes second nature for you, it's going to be so much easier for you when you're mixing tracks to make the right decision and make your transitions at the right time. So I hope you understand the importance of knowing how to count music, and I hope the tips help you out. I'll see you again soon, and thanks for watching.